I did an updated day in the life type of video. And yeah, y'all, if you don't already know, if you're watching me for the first or second time, or you just didn't know this shit, okay? Your girl had a couple of twins a couple of years ago. My babies are just a few days shy of turning 2 years old, okay? And throughout this entire time of this whole thing called parenthood, it has been an amazing journey, a crazy one, but an amazing one at that, okay? I felt like it was important for me to do an updated version of a routine type of video because my routine has certainly changed now that my babies are about to be 2, okay? Because they are now full-fledged toddlers, honey, okay? And it is a whole nother world for us here at this household, okay? So, without further ado, I wanted to share with you, girl, you bitch has bars. No? Okay. I wanted to share with you guys my nighttime routine, okay? Now, here's the whole reason for this video to begin with, okay? One of the things that I have been huge on and really focused on over these last pretty much few months, but for this last year or so, is really making it a point to take time to take care of myself, okay? And the reason why I say that, okay, is because of the fact that once you have kids, kid or kids, okay, doesn't matter how many you got, the minute you become a parent, the priorities of life change, and everything is really just, your focus is just on your child or children, all right? And in our particular instance, children, our beautiful baby boy and girl, Jackson and Jayla. If you guys want to see who they are and how life is with us on a daily basis, you guys can certainly check out our daily vlog channel. It is called The Socialite Life TV. We daily vlog there on a regular and just let you guys see what it is to be new twin parents, okay? And everything in between. My hubby's on there, my friends, family, okay? You guys get to meet everyone who surrounds us and helps us out with our kiddos on a day-to-day, and all the craziness, like I said, that goes in between, okay? We have a lot of fun over there, so go check it out. Subscribe, The Socialite Life TV, all right? But in this last couple of years since becoming a parent, my sole focus has obviously been on being a parent, okay? And they are just my light, my life, okay? My heart, okay? My heartbeats, as I like to call them. So, with that being said, self-care has been a huge thing for me, especially over this last year, because I feel like when we become parents, okay, we make our kids the #1 priority, which they should be, but we have a tendency to forget to take care of ourselves, okay? And in my particular instance, there was a point in time where I was just focused on babies and just everything else fell by the wayside. And what that can do to you is run you down, okay? So you gotta try to find any way possible, okay, to just find time for yourself to take care of yourself, whether it's little things like possibly getting out and getting your nails done, all right, which I obviously need to do, so disregard whatever you see in this footage, okay, nail-wise, because I'm finna get another set, honey. Getting your hair done every now and again, just even getting your eyebrows arched, and other things like taking care of your body, your spirit, your soul, your skin, okay? And so I wanted to share this routine video with you because it just goes to show how incredibly crazy it is to get everything done throughout the course of the evening, to get the kids down, to get them tended to, okay? And then to also make time for yourself to do something that relaxes you. So, without further ado, check out my toddler routine. Alright guys, so technically this is supposed to be a nighttime routine video, but I just wanted to show you guys what the course of my day typically looks like and why at the end of my day I am so exhausted, alright? So let's go ahead and start with the kiddos' breakfast. So first up, after the kiddos get up, they have their milk, and then we have breakfast, which typically is eggs and spinach. We do waffles, we do pancakes, typically they're whole grain. We'll do strawberries, bananas, mandarin oranges. We vary it up a little bit, but for the most part, they have a good, wholesome breakfast to get them full for the first part of the day. So after the kids' stomachs have settled a bit and I've had a chance to down a shake, we will typically go ahead and do some form of activity. A lot of times it's coloring with crayons and markers, or we will read a book, or we'll do blocks. We'll build with building blocks. We'll do the alphabet, we'll do numbers, we do colors. We do a little bit of everything, but I always like to keep them active. I kind of have them on kind of a school curriculum type routine, but we always play and we have such a great time.
So after activities and playtime, I will typically use a little bit of downtime to go ahead and vacuum, do laundry, fold clothes, wash the dishes, and usually the kids are just kind of free to kind of do what they want. They're always in the room with me, except in this little clip right here when they run after me because they see I'm trying to put the vacuum away. But typically that's what I do. I try to get as much cleanup done before nap time as possible. And then we're always playing. I love, love, love being a stay-at-home mom. It's the best thing ever. And to be able to be home, to be there for every moment with my kids is the most amazing thing ever. So, a couple of hours have passed and it is time for nap time. Now, this is when we battle it out, okay? We duke it out. But in this particular instance, they went down without a fight, which was awesome. Typically, they run out of the cribs, they swap cribs, they'll leave the room. I go back and forth. It's crazy. But this particular time, they actually fell asleep with no problem. So now it is time to wrangle the kids up for dinner. So after nap time and some activities, we will go ahead and sit down and have a nice civilized dinner. But as you guys can see, it's always something, right? And so this time I had to run after them all around the house just to get them to sit down. When they finally sat, they did well for me. However, don't play with your food, sir. Sir? Sir? Mr. Jackson? Jackson! Jackson! Tell him, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. You need to put that back in your bowl, sir, and in your mouth. From the table. Alright, so now it is bath time. So, time to get the water together, get some bubbles going for the kiddos, put their little toys in there so they can have a good old time. And of course, I gotta run after kids to get them to go to bath too. Alright, Miss Thing, come on! Come on! Let me get you! Okay, so I got the kids wrangled up and it is now time for bath. Typically, it is bath time, then it's gymnastics or whatever activity they have going on, but in this particular case, we're going to the gym. Okay, enough! Oh, God! Okay, so now it's time to get the kids dressed, put their shoes on, do both of their hair and all that good stuff before Juice gets home so we can head to the gym. And yeah, this is a task too. Daddy's home. So the kids get super duper excited when they hear him come through the door. They immediately run to the door and greet him right away. It's adorable. The first thing they say is, Daddy! They run to the door, and of course he gives them all the love, hugs, and kisses possible because he was at work all day. And pretty much after this, it is the little bit of process that we take to go ahead and get ready to head to the gym because that's a process in and of itself. Time to make our drinks for us to go to the gym, and I gotta shake them up, and then I gotta get the kiddos ready, go ahead and get the diaper bag done, and all that good stuff before we walk out the door. So diaper bag, we got my coat, we got our drinks, I gotta get the coats on the kids, okay, because it's a little chilly now that the weather's changed. It is gym time, so it's time to get our workout on. We try to get as much done as possible because we have a limited amount of time with the kids being in kids care, but Juice and I always try to get it in, knock it out the park, and then it's time to go back to pick up the kids. Back at home, and baby girl is begging. Here you go, baby girl. For some snacks, and Jax is in the bath again because he had a little poop explosion on the way out of the gym. And so yeah, we're taking care of that. And I am about to make my protein shake. About to make a quick protein shake for muscle recovery. And then I'm gonna hit the shower my damn self. Time to get the kids ready for bed. Jax had a little poop explosion, as I said earlier, so he just got out the bath. Time to get Jayla in her pajamas and get their milk ready. And then it's time for mommy time. Okay, so I have to share this little bad boy with y'all again, and it's only because it is just that fucking amazing, okay? And it is this little bad boy right here. I had to grab it from my bathroom countertop. Bam! Okay? This is the Toddler
clean system, okay? Now, I have shown this bad boy to you guys before, all right? And I know y'all probably like, if you're new and you haven't seen this already on this channel, let me go ahead and put you on game. I know, it looks crazy, right? And the design is all cray-cray. You probably thinking, bitch, is that another sex toy? Bitch, is that R2-D2's black cousin? It pretty much is, all right? Because here's the deal. This bad boy right here is a facial cleansing system, and an amazing one at that, all right? So for those of you guys who already have a brush system to clean your face, I promise you, on everything I love, it don't do what this bad boy does, okay? So let me go ahead and put you on game. Number one, this is obviously a facial cleansing system, okay? And the thing that's absolutely amazing about this is that it is a facial cleansing system with enhancements, okay? So it's like your facial brush got a boob job. So number one, I absolutely love this brush for many, many reasons, okay? Number one, as you guys can see, let me show you, this is the facial brush and its containment unit, okay? And first and foremost, as you guys can see, the style of the unit is amazing. So it looks great on any countertop in your bathroom, put it right next to your toothbrushes, and it looks like it's supposed to be there, right? Like it just looks nice and sleek, okay? In addition to the fact that it's portable, compact as all get out, and it is also operated and charged up by a cord, okay? So there's no batteries needed. So the two most important things, okay, outside of the fact that it does an amazing job of cleaning your face and getting all of them things off, you know, exfoliating and all of that, okay? In addition to that, the two biggest things that this does that I guarantee your facial brush does not do, boo-boo, is the fact that not only does it disinfect itself, but it also dries itself, okay? So for any of you guys who use a facial brush that's electronic or chargeable or whatever, I know y'all done picked it up off the counter the next day after you've used it and it's still wet from your last use. Keep in mind, okay, even though you may not think anything of it, but that's actually pretty unsanitary, okay? And you're using a brush with the water from the previous washing, okay, in addition to whatever else you done had on the brush, okay, from that you exfoliated off your skin the last time you used it, and you're putting that right back on your face with it being wet, okay? With this brush, it dries itself and it also sanitizes itself. So what's in this little containment unit is a UVC light, okay? And that UVC light, once you put the brush head back in the container, is what is not only going to dry the unit and dry the brush, but it's also going to disinfect the brush as well, because this has a UVC light on the inside of it that disinfects 99.9% of the bacteria on the brush. This is huge, you guys, and there's no one else that does that. So yeah, y'all, this bad boy is absolutely amazing, okay? And you guys know I absolutely love it. I showed it to you guys around this time last year, ironically enough, and I have been using it ever since, to the point that we have a second one now because my husband fell in love with it when he used it the first time, okay? So let me go ahead and show you guys what it comes with, okay? So not only does the unit actually come with all of what you see here, okay? So obviously the containment unit that contains the UVC light, that also has the dryer on the inside that's gonna dry your brush and disinfect said brush, okay? But it also comes with two brush heads, okay? That first brush head that you see is the green brush head, which is the daily cleansing brush. It's a much softer brush, and it's what I use on a continuous basis to exfoliate and cleanse my face. So it's a much gentler brush. So for those of you guys who have more sensitive skin and don't like really coarse brushes, which is my preference myself, because you guys know I have more sensitive skin and my skin just does better with a more gentle approach, okay? That is the brush that I use on a day-to-day basis, okay? Now, the second brush that you guys see here is the orange brush, which is the exfoliating brush. This brush in particular is coarser, okay? So this is the brush that you use when you really feel like you need it. So when I've worn makeup a lot throughout the course of a week, or if I've worn it even just, you know, one night, okay? I will use the coarser brush just to make sure that I'm getting everything out of my pores, okay? Getting all the dead skin cells off and all of that, all right? Another thing I use it for is when I come back from a trip. You guys know all that, you know, all that's in the air when you're in the airplane and just going from environment to environment, that can totally change the course of your skin. So I typically use that brush when I come back from a trip to make sure that I've taken everything off of my face, okay? It is a coarser brush, so you'll want to use it on a more weekly basis. Now, the other amazing thing about said brush, because you're going to be seeing me use this on the screen, is the fact that there are two speeds on this brush, okay? So there is a button that you can select right here at the top, and basically what that will do will run those cycles, okay? Another great feature of this brush is the fact that there's also a button at the top that allows you to select from 2 different variations of speed, all right? And so it runs through these cycles, okay, that are 20-second increments, and so that allows you to kind of time each portion of your face in those 20-second increments. So it won't turn off, but it'll pause so that you can go to another area of your face, and then you run it again for another 20 seconds, and it will do that again, and that'll allow you to make sure that you're giving the right amount of love to each portion of your face because it's timed, which is awesome. So anyway, guys, I had to show this to you guys. Like I said, it is so vitally important to take care of yourself, especially when life gets crazy and it's so easy to forget about yourself when you're tending to everything else, especially when you become a new parent. And you already know that I totally understand, right? And so I've just made sure that I've made it a point to take time towards the latter part of my evening to take care of myself, take care of my skin, get myself just rejuvenated and ready for the evening to start another day the next day, okay? And one of the things that have helped me be able to do that is this bad boy right here. And you guys know we love it. I've been using this for well over a year. My husband has one now and he uses it all the time. We absolutely love it, okay? And because we love it so much and because I always give you guys a hookup, y'all already know to check out the description box down below to get your hands on one of these yourself. Look, get 2, 3, 4 of them motherfuckers and give these as gifts, because with the holiday coming up, these will make amazing gifts, okay, for anybody, all right? Including those that are going to college. So if you've got kids coming back from college, this is a great gift. If you plan on going on any trips, if you know someone who travels a lot or whatever, again, this is awesome because it is super portable, it is rechargeable, it's not battery operated, and like I said, the biggest and most important benefits are the fact that it disinfects itself and dries itself. So you're not putting back any of the bacteria used from your previous use back on your face. That's huge, especially for those of you guys who suffer from breakouts, okay? So make sure you guys check out the description box down below because your girl has a hookup, honey. I'm gonna give you money off more than I gave you the last time I done showcased this to y'all, okay? So instead of 50% off this bad boy, I am going to give you 62% off this bad boy right here, okay? So you will use the code Sande, all right? And you will use the link that's down below to purchase 1, 2, 3, 4 of these motherfuckers. Give these out as stocking stuffers, okay? Put them under the Christmas tree, okay? And y'all will love it. I promise y'all. Get one for yourself. Be a little selfish, okay? Get one for yourself, boo-boo, all right? Again, the coupon code is Sande. It will give you 62% off of your order, okay? Which is more than what I gave you last time, but in the spirit of the holidays, I wanted to make sure everybody could get their hands on this, all right? So I wanted to say thank you so much to Towel Aura Clean for having sent this to me and getting my husband and I hooked on these brushes, all right? I love you guys. Make sure you guys, while you guys are here, thumbs up the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you guys hit the bell down below to be notified of new vlogs. There is more to come. I love you guys, and I will see y'all in my next video. Love y'all. Bye.